What is up, my little tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Got some more of the Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. Set number 3 of the cards. And again, this week is the morbid death theme of cards. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card related needs. We have a lot of good stuff coming up in the near future next week. A few days away from now, we have Cube coming back on Arena. We have the next set of cards for Shadows over Remastered. And then we have the early access Mother of Machines or whatever, March of the Machines. I don't actually know what it's called. March of Machines? Something like that. On Thursday. So next week, there will be a lot of fresh content. For now, we're going to stick with Shadows over Remastered, where we've opened a card that I seemingly open quite often here. Docent of Perfection, obviously fantastic. Gonna first pick that one. Of the Morbid mechanic, we have the Demon Male Hauberk. Sacrifice card, but yes, Docent, please. You know what they say, Docent is decent. Ooh, and a very good follow-up pack here. Wow, fantastic set of cards. Gutter Grime is great. Really hard to beat the value that you can get from this card. Though I don't think blue-green is generally where you want it to be, but man, it just makes it so hard to kill your creatures, assuming they're not tokens already. Alter Ego, another really, really solid clone card here in blue-green. Could definitely consider taking that as a second choice. Manic Scribe. People still sleeping on this card. It is just a fantastic win con in this format, and if you can get multiples of these, it is not hard to mill your opponent out very, very quickly. Drag Under, good. Bombardment, good. Skinner, good. A lot of fun choices here. Blue-green is a lot less supported this time around. The loss of flashback cards like Nod of the Bone and Silent Departure really made it quite a bit worse. I'm wondering if I want to just take, like, Bombardment or Drag Under here. I think I'll just stick with the blue card and take the Drag Under, though I don't necessarily think it was the most powerful card in that pack by any means. Falconwrath Noble, though, that is another really, really strong card for this week's theme of death triggers. 2/2 flyer for 4 whenever another creature dies. It or another creature dies. Target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Strong. Kind of awkward maybe to take a black card to go with the blue. Bound by Moonsilver, another consideration here we could go with, for sure. I think generally with Noble, you want to be more of an aggressive deck to really utilize the pressure from it. I almost wonder if Bound by Moonsilver is a better choice given our start. It probably is. Yeah. It's either Bound or Noble, and then some lesser extent I'd like the Logger, but let's go with the white card here instead. Best card here is like Rabid Bite. Eternal Scourge is an okay 3/3, but that's all it is. I will say, though, if you get the ongoing investigation with this, then it's super fun. On the one that exiles creatures from your graveyard and gives you a clue and you gain some life. It's a fun little synergy to pull together, but man, if I'm taking Rabid Bite here, that's kind of awkward that I passed the Gutter Grime and the Altered Ego. But I think it's probably the right choice given that pack. Good pack. Late Journal. I like this card quite a bit. Okay, maybe we can do some blue clue stuff. I'm passing Mutation, which is another really, really good card in blue, but Journal can give you a lot of value. And now with this start, maybe we start dipping into the green after all, which is super awkward again, but Bloodbriar with Tamio's Journal is another really solid set of synergies. Dryad's perfect as well. Okay, yeah. Blue-green. Blue-green machine we go. Another Bloodbriar. Yes, please. This is going to work out pretty well, it looks like, and maybe we end up wheeling some of those good cards. I don't mind taking an Essence Flux to protect the Docent, though the Cultist is not awful. Blue-green is also the color combination of, like, the Emerge mechanic, so with, like, Wretched Gryphs or Drown Yard, whatever. It's not the worst 3-drop to pick up. It's not great. I'm probably still better off just taking Flux. Scrutiny's good. Buy some time, gives you a clue. Okay, so passed some strange ones, yes. I passed Gutter Grime, I passed Altered Ego, I passed Manic Scribe, and I'm still going to end up in blue-green, but that's alright. More important to read the signals than it is to pass the signals. And this is a good enough start. I'm going to be on the lookout for Grapple of the past. I'm going to be on the lookout for like the Ordwald Illuminator, Fleeting Memories, more Manic Scribes. Probably not going to want to play Deny Existence, but also not going to be playing Thornhide Wolves there. I've said it the last few days. Nice, another Bloodbriar. This week's theme of death, whether it be morbid or whatever, is just really not that good. Last week, all the flashback cards felt super relevant. But this week, I very rarely see any of the new cards being played. Next week, we get rid of those death cards, and we pick up cards like Grizzlebrand and stuff. I don't exactly know what the theme is supposed to be next week. Ooh, we opened an Ishkana! Hello! I've only had this maybe once so far, maybe twice, and I think I'm pushing like 80 drafts of this format, so this is a fun one. Again, was a lot better last week when you had access to like Forbidden Alchemy and stuff, but if I can still get a couple of Grapple with the Pasts, now maybe Laboratory Brute becomes a thing, some random black sources, Ishkana is just fantastic. And a 5-mana 3/5 reach by itself is like okay. But yeah, if you can enable the Delirium with consistency, this card is nice. Logger, Inventory, Behemoth, Spider Mommy. Wow, we've opened some good 5-drops. Docent and Ishkana. We're getting past an Arlen Cord. Okay. It is not a huge bomb. It's not as good as like Jace or anything. It's probably worse than Nahiri. It's worse than Sorin. Maybe it's one of the weaker Planeswalkers in this format. Tameo may be on par with it, but still definitely worth taking here. I mean, we're not losing anything. It's in one of our main colors. Let's go for raw power. Let's take it. And now I'm going to consider taking like Terrarian here, third pick. The Terrarian actually does a bunch of work for us, right? It's a sacrifice effect for Bloodbriars, of which we have 3. It's Delirium for the Delirium Matters cards. It's fixing. Yeah, this is actually a really solid pickup. It's a little bit early to take it. I mean, I could take like the Explorers or Fogwalker and probably wheel it, but it feels like it's probably the right choice. Yeah, Game Trail. Looks good. Fixing for Arlen. Nothing in the pack otherwise. Second Harvest is fun. For each token you control, create a token that's a copy of that permanent. So it works with any of your clues. It works with the Arlen Cord tokens. It works with Docent tokens. It works with the Ishkana Spiders. We're not going to play it. Just note that it's a fun card. I want to confront the unknown. Not terrible here too, man. We have some decent ways to make clues, and this can be a huge pump spell with enough clue production. I mean, best card here is like Purge. We could just take the Geist as well as an okay 3-drop, I guess. Probably should just take Geist. This is a Weirding Wood over Rise from the Tides, I think. Yeah, for sure. Doesn't look like we're going to be a Rise from the Tides deck. This is fixing, this is ramp, this is also a clue. So tons of synergy with Weirding Wood for us. Yeah, similarly, like Daring Sleuth is not terrible in this deck. I don't like this card, but this is going to be the right deck for this card over, say, Wretched Gryff. Some more clue value. Let's take the Drownyard Explorers. I am not a huge fan of Stitcher's Apprentice. The card is okay, and again, it does have value with the 3 Bloodbriars, but this is not a card I think I need to prioritize by any means. Also, Drownyard Explorers is a wizard for Docent too, so... Okay, that actually is good. So now we have like basically free fixing for Arlen Cord with even, you know, without even running a mountain. I have like 4 red sources, right? We have Lake, Trail, Wood, and Terrarian. That's nice. I think Hollowhenge Scavenger is really solid, but how frequently can we enable the Morbid theme? It could just be this ingenious scab is better, but I guess this is maybe worth taking a one of and seeing if we want it to make the deck at the end. Still have 0 grapples with the past. Don't love that. Removal is really just what? Our Rabid Bite. We have 1 drag under, so we're going to need a little bit of help. Or maybe like find a Graph Mole would be super good with all of our clue productions. Some more Gnarlwood Dryads would also go a large, or be a large help in just living early beats. Yeah, we definitely need a grapple. Because grapples are also ways for us to get back our win cons if they die. So... And again, I don't think I've seen a single one. How frequently are we going to hit Delirium in this deck, I wonder? Couple of instants, couple of sorceries, few artifacts. But really the only artifact that's going to hit the graveyard is Terrarian, since currently no self-mill. Alright, pack 3. Round us out. We have a Rabid Bite here, I guess. Just for a little bit more removal. Passing another Weirding Wood. I guess we could take the Incendiary Flow as well, but I think playing the Rabid Bite, which is on color over the Splash Flow, makes sense. There's a Vessel of Nascency. That's a fantastic one. That's really good. Not only does it find us all of our bombs, which Grapple doesn't necessarily do, because Grapple could mill Arlen Court or whatever, it also gives us really solid Delirium. Another Weirding Wood being passed. Duskwatch Recruiter. That can both dig for Ishkana and Docent. Obviously just a good 2-drop too. Okay. There's a Fleeting Memories. Oh, but there's the Grapple. Ah, this is kind of tough. I mean, it feels like the Fleeting Memories is just going to be such another good win con that it's probably worth taking over the Grapple now. Yeah, and it's got more clue synergy. Okay. So I didn't get that Manic Scribe or whatever. Okay, well, there's another grapple anyways. Ooh, actually, do we even want these grapples? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe just the Spontaneous Mutation for extra removal is better. Like, this is just for the Delirium and trying to get to our fatties earlier, but Spontaneous Mutation also just buys us infinite time. Oh, I'm coming around to not needing that. Second Terrarian over Game Trail makes sense. Probably cut the glass here if we want to. Alright. Pretty good. I could probably run 16 lands if we wanted to as well. Oh, you know what we don't have? An Epitaph Golem. It's not vital that we pick one up, but it would be good to have access to one Epitaph. I'm expecting some of the Weirding Wood to wheel. How many instants or sorceries? I mean, I only have 4 instants and sorceries for the Docent, so yeah, this is mainly just going to be a big flyer for us. We have 2 Drownyard Explorers to make it a lot easier to flip this. Another Jace's Scrutiny. That's probably okay to play over Confront. Maybe Confront is better. Confront is another... well, they're both instants, I guess. Yeah, let's take 1 Confront, 1 Scrutiny. Prisoned in the Moon came back as well. It's not great removal, but we could play that for sure. Alright, filler. Doesn't look like we're going to wheel anything of note then. Thought for sure we'd get back one of the Weirding Wood, but I guess not. Yeah, I'd give this deck like a 6 out of 10, maybe 7 tops. It's not bad. It's got some good win cons. And yeah, 16 lands is probably alright here. Double Terrarian kind of count as lands, in a sense. Do I need to run 1 mountain? I don't have a way to search up a basic, and we have 2 duels of Weirding Wood and 2 Terrarians, so I'm guessing we probably don't. Although our mana is really good already, right? 8 blue, 8 green. Oh, I guess just cutting the mountain is the 16th land. Never mind. Yeah, okay, let's roll with it. Little blue-green clues. Splashing for an Arlen Cord. Could see us getting some wins. Could see us getting wrecked. Let's go game 1. Just win. Yep, that's keepable. For sure. Got some interaction, got some creatures, got some lands. And we have a turn 1 Village Messenger. So, I was hoping to hit Terrarian there. If I don't spontaneous mutation that, it's going to deal us a bunch of damage. So as weird as that looks, I think I'm going to mutate that. Because if I just pass, it turns into a 2/2 Menace, which I wouldn't be able to block anyways by playing one of my 2-drops. I think we're going to get the Sleuth online instead of the Recruiter. The Recruiter is more valuable later on. I don't mind trading off the Sleuth. Okay. It's fine. Lake was a good draw, because we can Rabid Bite the Occultist here. Villager gets no power. Okay, and we have presumably stabilized pretty easily now. We do have a clue for the Sleuth, but I don't actually care if we trade it off. That's fine. They might be more tempted to trade off their Logger now that I have a clue for the Sleuth too. Yeah, or they're just gonna go aggro. Okay, I take 4, I go to 13. We want to hit a land here. But another 2/4 is not bad, given that our opponent only has 1 card left in their hands. So the Menace creature is going to bash in for another turn at least. Okay. Wow. That is really unfortunate for us. I think I'm supposed to drag under one of the whelps and try to hit a land for Recruiter. Wow. The fact that they were able to go creature plus removal for a 2/4 with 4 mana is really unfortunate. Sheesh. Oh, good beats. Can't beat the double menace. Can't beat that kind of draw. 3 removal spells, bunch of cheap creatures. Alright, sure. Sometimes your opponents just draw it all. What can you do? Ay, ay, ay. Always sucks to lose like that. But that's Magic, baby. Good draw. On to game 2. Looks like a pretty good opening hand. Get to go Game Trail revealed. And I guess we'll get the Terrarian online instead of the Vessel of Nascency here. And then we are going to go green, blue. Sack the Terrarian. Vessel, Terrarian. We're on the play this time too, so it helps quite a bit. Blue, green, hopefully hit a land for Bloodbriar. Nice, we did. Could also just play out the Highland Lake, but we want to get our defenses online for Arland Cord anyways. Sure, that's fine. Alright, and I think we're still just gonna run out the Arland for sure, because we make a 2-2 and Arland still has 3 loyalty. They just use a 3 damage burn spell, so they're gonna need another way to push through. Haste is not quite good enough. We can trade here. Arland goes to 1. The uptick, let's see. Yeah, let's protect our Arland. Bounce and see what we draw. Then we can go tap, uptick, and activate Vessel. They're missing lands as well, so they might not be able to play more than 1 spell this turn, and right now Arland can 3 damage anything with the -1, so really unfortunate spot for the opponent if they don't have much. Sadly, we've been sacrificing a lot of permanents, and that Bloodbriar already died, plus we don't have a second one. Yep, and if that's their best play, that is fantastic. They probably got wrecked by their own tap land there a little bit. Okay, I guess we're probably going to hit a land. Sheesh. Alright, pop that, flip our Arland. Sleuth. Memories. Tap land, go. Bearding Wood, okay. It's fine, sure. That's another good draw. Let's see, we can sack the Clue. We still want to mill them. Another land. Yeah, I think we just want to make a 2-2 here. Shields up, activate Recruiter, find ourselves either Docent or whatever our other bomb is. New Scraff Mob. Well, there's the Docent. We could probably just let the Arland die now. I think it's done its job. Play the Docent out and then shoot the mob. Seems okay. And then if they want to double block this, I'm happy with that. Sweet. Great. Seems like that favors us. Okay, they could grapple back their new scrap or whatever if they want. Sure. They need a land to play it, though. And they do not have it. Alright, that means we get Docent for a turn, and we have Mama! Absolutely disgusting. Well, let's activate this first and see what we hit. Drew a mutation, fantastic. Alright. Ishkana, we can activate the Duskwatch Recruiter. We have Spontaneous Mutation active. I think we can go ahead and just take a hit for 5 here, right? It's probably safest just to nuke the Juggernaut in response. That's fine. Nice. How close to dead are they here? Pretty darn. Because remember, Ishkana, we can ping them for all of our spiders. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, but we want to find like our Drown Yard Explorers here. I don't think I care about the new scrap. I actually think I'm supposed to kill the Cultivator in case they find like a fight effect. I think that makes the most sense. Alright, well, they found a 4 damage burn spell, so good beats there, but it shouldn't matter. And now we're just going to sit back, activate Spider, kill him that way. That's fine, right? We'd rather activate Ishkana here. Yep, and just pass. Ishkana's lethal in 2 turns. Nice, good stuff. Alright, that was actually a pretty good grindy game, but we were able to keep our Arlen for a few turns, which got us quite a bit of value, and then, I mean, Docent was just a 5/4 flyer there. Like I said, 5/4 flyer for 5 is oftentimes just good enough. I don't have that many instances of sorceries. What we got here? Game number 3. Sitting at 1-1. Don't think we can keep that. Go down to 6. Same hand, opposite problem, sure. At least we have a Dryad that I can cast. Okay, Terrarian's good here as well. In fact, I think I'm going to lead with the Terrarian instead of turn 1 Dryad. Oh, and we're playing against Madness. Oh boy. Found our green sources. Island next turn would be pretty darn good for us. Oh wow, they're offering the trade and I am gonna snap accept. Good deal. Okay. 4th Forest is pretty damn awkward, not gonna lie. This is another very easy block for us. I'm happy with all these trades. Clearing the board for Journal would be fantastic. Oh, and I love to see a 1/1 follow-up. Great. Come on. Island. Oh, come on, deck. Attack for 1 and pass? 1 time? Yes! Dude, this game. Come on. That was such a... That was the perfect turn to slam the Tamiyo's Journal. Okay, I guess their hand is all removal, which is really good for us if that's the case. Man. I'm expecting the Bloodbriar to get, like, Incendiary Float or something. Oh, that's good. Hey, they actually have the Steel and Sack deck, which is the new mechanic this week. And is pretty weak overall, but hey, I'm at least glad somebody got to do it. Alright, there we go. And we're so far ahead, and they have very little pressure on the board, so it just completely makes sense for me to run out the Journal here. Card advantage-wise, that is. We're not ahead on board. Alright, let's go with Vessel, pop it. Pretty awkward. Well, I guess I'll just take another Bloodbriar. We don't even have double blue for Docent anyways. Okay, we can tutor now if we want to. But we also have Delirium for Ishkanon now, so I'm going to do that instead. So even if they have a Traitor's Blood number 2 or whatever, it's okay. Yeah, it looks like they're flooding out as well. Collective Defiance. They're making me discard my hand. Okay, well, in response, I guess I'll go ahead and mutate their Connoisseur. Hey, and we drew the card we were gonna tutor for, so that is great. That will mill them out really quickly with Tamiyo's Journal. And we just sit back. We're gonna have mill 18 over the course of the next 2 turns. Yeah, this is not gonna be a damage game for us. They could have a Fireball. I don't have ways to gain life, do I? I don't think I do. Grafmole would lock up this game for sure, but don't have access to that. Alright. Tamiyo's Journal. Mill them 9. Milled a Haunted Dead. And an Aristocrat. Oh my god, we milled so many. We milled almost all spells. Sheesh. Yeah, no life gain there. I guess what's the safest pick? I guess like drag under for my Ishkana, and then Ishkana again. I don't think playing that does all that much. This is like a build your own spider spawning at this point. Alright, let's add green, red, or I guess blue, red. See if we draw land here. Untapped. Did not. I mean, I guess that's probably good enough too. Arlen plus Bloodbriar. Okay. Well, they didn't use Haunted Dead end of turn, so that's kind of terrifying. Oh, there's their other Trader's Blood, as expected. I'll go ahead and eat the Ishkana here. Mill them another 9 cards, and we just tutor for any card that makes a clue and we win. Another Trader's Blood gone. But it didn't look like they had many ways to sacrifice creatures beyond like that one Blood Flow Connoisseur, so... kind of interesting. Yeah, 1, 2... oh, I guess they had the Aristocrat. And the Skursdag Cultist, okay. But even still, with only like 3 ways to sacrifice, it's really awkward. In any case. Alright. And that would milled them out. Okay. 2 wins. 2 wins. It feels good. Game 4, we go. Yes, nice hand on the play. Let's just lead on the Dryad in case they have something to do on turn 1. Though I'm not going to want to trade with that, obviously. We could instantly hit Delirium with the Vessel next turn too, so... my game plan next turn, provided we don't draw something like Bloodbriar, which we do have quite a few of, is just to pass. If they attack, we would activate Vessel, see if Delirium would be reached, and then decide if we want to do anything from there. Oh, they didn't even attack. Okay, and that's probably a better play, so... more mana efficient for sure, does a little fixing for us. Grapple, end of turn. Constrictor, Bite, and a Wolf. Presumably the Snake. So why would they not have attacked last turn? I doubt it's because they're scared of me hitting them back. Maybe... oh, okay. Huh. Now I'm interested in what they might be doing over there. Instant, sorcery, land, and enchantment hit the graveyard. Perfect. There's Delirium. We can smack in for 3. And then next turn we can go Ishkana the turn after into Arlen, and that's going to be pretty brutal, I would think. I might not even want to sack this clue since we have Confront the Unknown to get an extra buff on it. Oh, this looks like Angelic Purge. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. It's pretty freaking good as well. Let's lead with Ishkana. They just used a Purge, so might be a little bit less likely they have removal. Plus, we want to get Ishkana spiders online before. Planeswalker. We do not care about that. This is not a wizard. Is it it's a wizard on the backside, though, so we actually can flip our docent pretty quickly. If we can find one more instant or sorcery, or one of our daring explorers, or whatever they're called, Drownyard explorers. That'll be a nice way to flip the docent. Give the daring sleuth flying would be kind of nuts. My game plan here with Arlen next turn is probably to shoot their Noose Constrictor, and if they want to keep it alive, they have to discard 2 cards, although the Scarecrow makes that a little bit more possible for them, of course. But yeah. Let's see what they do here. Nice. Docent. Pass. So I think there's only like one card we're truly scared of, and that's Descend Upon the Sinful, the exile all creatures effect. But random creatures like that we do not care about. Alright, so end of turn, we're going to sack here. Flip our sleuth into a wizard. Okay. Let's attack them for 7. I guess I don't even run anything out. We can just activate Ishkana, ping them for 4. I almost don't even want to block that, but I guess we keep the Arlen alive even though we give them a couple of flyers. What you got? Falling Sensation, okay. Hit them for 4. I guess let's set up for the uptick on, and trample on our Arlen. And then I'll... Nope, just sit back and spider them again. Come now. Down to 5. Uptick. And attack with all. That should be more than enough trample damage in addition to the Ishkana activation putting them to 1 anyways. Okay, hey. Feeling good. Up to 3 wins now. I'll be happy if we get to 4. Get more, but happy with 4. We are on the play. Looks good. Looks pretty darn good. A little bit awkward tap land here, but that's alright because we can still go double 1-drop next turn. Ideally that finds a land for us. Yeah, this is a pretty good Fleeting Memories hand, actually. And a good Bloodbriar hand. Really good Bloodbriar hand. So they had a turn 1 wolf. Looks like they're going to be on werewolves. We drew a land, so we just get to slam the Bloodbriar. And if they don't have a removal spell for this turn, it's going to be really hard for red-green to kill it. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so add. Green, blue. Darn it, did not find a land there. Yeah, I think we vessel for land now. Kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Notably, we did hit Delirium again, so if we hit another land, we can Ishkana for full value next turn. Okay. If they have a Moonlight Hunt, they can kill this Bloodbriar. And that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. I've also sacked some number of clues already, but if they use the Moonlight Hunt on Bloodbriar, then the Ishkana is more likely to sit back and do a thing. It's a lot of creatures. Okay, so 2 plus 5. Instant stabilization there for us. And they just don't even want to play anymore. Okay. Yeah. 4 wins, 4 and 1. We like those. Quick scoop from our previous round. We get our next game going. Another pretty good looking hand. These Terrarians have been super solid. So I guess this is a turn 1 Terrarian as opposed to Vessel. Although, I might not even play out the Sleuth until... Yeah, we might just go like turn 1 Terrarian, turn 2 Vessel, turn 3 Bloodbriar, and then start sacrificing stuff, you know? Maximize our Bloodbriar potential. Yeah, that's probably right. I mean, obviously, if I rip a land or an island off the top, we'll play Sleuth on 2 instead, but given the current hand, that's our plan. Did they mulligan? Seems like opponent might have mulliganed over there. Have a tough decision for the next one. Should I say your go? This might just be a DC. They did. I think they took a mulligan, didn't they? I don't know. Well, we might get 2 very quick games in a row if this is the case. I think it takes a couple of full timers before they automatically get a lot. Oh no, they did take a mulligan, or yeah, they did get a mulligan. Maybe they mulliganed and then saw another hand that was bad and... No, remember. It's a disconnect. They went through a tunnel, that's what it was. Okay, well, looks like we're getting another free win here. And you all... Oh, wait! Something happened! My god. We also have a new game plan, and that is going to be Bloodbriar, then we're going to start sacrificing stuff. Wonder what that was. I ain't blocking if you attack. Although if you do nothing, that's probably not great for you. Okay. Another werewolf deck. If we can get these out of range, I'm gonna feel pretty confident at our spots. Yep, no blocks. Take it all. Every single one of it. Halpack Resurgence, maybe? I could still have Resurgence, and then they just play a different creature since I didn't block at all. Oh, they're gonna pass. Okay. So it's better to lead on Vessel here, because if we don't hit an island, we can use the Terrarian on their turn. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Jeez. Okay. I guess I'm still gonna take the Docent here. So, bad news is... They're, they did have a Moonlight Hunt. We get to punish them now. I was gonna say, bad news is all their werewolves enter flipped. But if we find one more land, we should be good to go. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, I mean... There's only one card we have to be worried about, really. Besides, well... I shouldn't say that. There are a few cards, but... The card that would kill us outright would be like a Magmatic Chasm. The one that creatures without flying can't block or whatever. I guess it would still need a little bit more damage, but... We're still putting them on having some trick, right? Oh, maybe not. Okay, well, they didn't do anything. We get to go double spell here now. Flip all their stuff back. And I can start attacking. I think I need to start attacking, I should say. Okay. With the Resurgence, they do have it. Yep. Not the worst case scenario. And Mutation's going to be pretty good here on their Arsonist. That's fine. Sure. Alright, we're looking good. Leading Memories was good as well. Let's go ahead and activate, look for a blue source, mill them 3. There goes an Uncaged Fury, love it. Pass. Now their creatures are pretty fat. And another. Given that they're on the top deck, I don't mind just running out Docent with no protection open here. We have the Bearer of Overwhelming Truths already, so that's 1 wizard. Now they keep ripping spells. Let's bounce the Sin Prodder. Attack for 5. Hold up Spontaneous. It's fine. There it is. Alright, and that's GG, right? Because now that flips our Docent, gives all these dudes flying. 6, 12, 15, GG. We did it. We flipped the Docent into final iteration. The Daring Sleuth being a wizard on the backside. Relevant, baby. Relevant. 5-1. Cannot be more pleased. Thrilled. Now we attempt to go for the trophy. 2 wins before 2 losses. Okay, on to game 7. Alright, I'm willing to keep this. Vessel of Nascency, if it doesn't find a blue source, yeah, that would be very, very unlucky. Although I might not even use the Vessel on turn 2. We might again wait until we get the Bloodbriar online before getting the value there. We'll play it out, certainly, but... Oh yeah, now we'll just wait for sure. We've had this similar start in quite a few of our games where we have Vessel and Terrarian and no blue source. Yeah, just stuck on mono green, but... is what it is. A Lunarch Mantle or something, gonna start smacking in. That's very good. Sheesh. Always Watching is an insane rare. So let's go blue-red here. In case we draw like Arlen. Oh, another Bloodbriar. Okay. Yep, that's the play. That is the play. Okay, I'll just take it, I guess. Wait 1 more turn. There's our blue source. Good. So now we just go Drownyard Explorer. Pass. Because that gives us a clue. And so now Confront the Unknown gives +2/+2 here. How do we want to block this? What's the best way to do this? We could just free roll here like this and force them to do something, take the 4. I think that's probably right. Oh, that's the best they got? Okay, that's not that bad. I am still concerned about them giving flying to one of their creatures. Lunarch Mantle, Griff's Boon will both be pretty problematic, but... Now let's just bide our time. They have a huge life buffer, so I'm going to need to start attacking most likely next turn. I don't even think we sack the clues there since we have fleeting memories. Actually, I guess we can go for a mill out here too. Be a pretty slow mill. They have 27 cards. This mill's a third of their library, but... God, that's what I'm talking about. See? So sick. Alright. That is a fast clock, my friends. There's the always watching. We milled a Dauntless Cathar too. Yeah, they just had a little bit too much early pressure. There's the journal. Actually, we can go journal pass. -4, -0 on the byway courier. Technically lets us survive. That's not a good sign. I guess I lose to them having a borrowed grace here, but that can't be helped. Any +2 effect kills us. Okay. So not dead. Not quite dead. Mill them 9. Oh, Ishkana! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. And that gives us a bunch of reach creatures. Hello. Very good. That gives us a lot of time. Okay. Well, we still have 3 1/2 reach creatures. We get another clue. And then a clue off of the Drownyard Explorers. We're very close to winning here. That's not bad. That eats up a lot of their mana next turn as well. But we want to see what we draw first off of this, because we have the win next turn anyways, regardless of if we use the tutor ability. Okay. So if they find another small pump effect, we lose. Or a removal for one of my tokens, we lose. But currently we threaten lethal next turn, so... Yep. That doesn't do it. They're 1 off. I go to 1. Yeah, baby. Woo-wee. Sack mill 3, sack mill 3. GG's. Who needs a fat Bloodbriar to ever attack? Not me. Not me. Alright. As they say, 1 is not 0. Ugh, powerhouse. Ishkana. 6-1. This is doing a lot better than I would have anticipated, given that I don't have access to Silent Departure or Nod of the Bone or anything. We play for fun, and it's working. 6-1 on to game 8. Let's win! 1 win before 2 losses. Ooh. Yes, keep? Turn 1 Thraben Inspector. This hand has a lot of potential. I think I have to play the Game Trail turn 1 so that I can play a Dryad next turn. Even though it's possible that the Game Trail would enter untapped if I drew another Forest. Okay, so let's get the Dryad online. Lake. That Spontaneous Mutation was a really solid draw for us. That should be able to buy us quite a bit of time. I'm happy trading here. Ideally, we draw another land off the top. Beautiful. Let's go Weirding Wood here, and then next turn we can go Arlen, make a 2/2, and hold up Spontaneous Mutation or something. Really depends on what they play. Like, if they just sack the clue looking for lands and attack for 4, that's probably our dream scenario. Could go a little bit slower, though. Alright, well, that worked out. Because if I go, like, Vessel, Pop Vessel, and then Mutation on the Cathar, that might be a little bit better. But I'm guessing it's probably right just to Arlen Chord here and make a 2/2. Oh, I guess I couldn't have done this without drawing a land, could I? What they might just do is, like, equip Censor to the Thraben Inspector and attack with both, if they don't have a removal spell here. And that would leave Arlen alive at 1 loyalty. It's terrifying. Now, if they have, like, a Griff's Boon or whatever, sure, then that was going to get it no matter what. But the good news is... now that Cathar is a really good target for Spontaneous Mutation because we won't need to kill the creature and the Griff's Boon will be stuck on it. Let's go... Vessel, Pop Vessel. That'll immediately turn off the Dauntless. Guess we're just gonna hit a land here. Recruiter plus Terrarian. Looks like they have the +2/+2 trick in their hand, which is kind of unfortunate, but not much I can do about that. Strength of Arms or whatever it's called. Oh, well. I guess we're dead, because they also had Lunarch Mantle. They should 100% be sacrificing something here. Because if I get to block, that's just giving me a free turn. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so we're once again in the position of needing to draw Ishkana. Can we do it? Docent technically works. Okay, I mean, that buys us a turn. Well, actually, that would trade with Thraben if they... No, we're putting them on having a Strength of Arms. So, Docent blocks Thraben after they give it Flying. They Strength of Arms, they get another token, they eat the Docent. And then once again, we need to draw Ishkana. But an untapped land next turn, it actually digs us closer to an Ishkana than most things, because I can activate the Recruiter as well. Oh. Okay. So, what is effectively going to be a chump. I take one, yeah. And then Ishkana is still an out. So we can activate here. Okay. Wow. I mean... the fact that we're not dead here is kind of crazy. I still have my drag downs in the deck too, so... Fleeting Memories and Journal next turn. Ooh, that is scary. That smells like Ride Down, potentially. I can never beat a Ride Down, so there's no point thinking about that. That's fine. Think I'm supposed to... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to chump here instead of blocking. I think that gives me more time. Because the Ishkana needs to be left alive, not only so I can drag under, but also so if they move this Censor to the Lone Rider, a 4-power creature doesn't attack into Ishkana well enough. Oh, this time they're just letting me block. Yeah, I still think I just chump here. Another flyer's really bad. And they gained life. Ah, oh, damn it. Wait, no, that's good. Groundyard Explorer gives us a clue. We can activate the journal. Go grab our, Oh my god, I can't hit it. The undo. Okay, there we go. The undo button was in the way. Drag under's gotta be right? Over Rabid Bite. Yeah, because we can't bite. So it's drag. Bounce. Say go. Confront gives another clue again. $14 cards left. We are getting super close here. They're letting me block. Okay. Well, they didn't give it flying, so I'm gonna make this block and hope it works out. Okay, we do lose one spider, but the spider would be chumping that if it got flying anyways, so. We just need to fade them having removal, really. Nice! And we drew removal ourselves. Okay, that is sick. I think I'm supposed to kill the Apothecary Geist here. And the reason is, if they just Griff Boon the Lone Rider, it only has 4 power, and that eats up their turn to cast it. Ah, damn it. Okay, well. We're still not doing the worst here, and the reason is, with the 2 clues, if they go Griff's Boon on the Lone Rider now... Oh, they didn't. Okay. Eat, bounce. Get them. Oh my god. We win. If they don't kill me here, we win. We mill them 9 more with Journal end of turn, and then another clue wins it. That doesn't work. Oh my Ishkana. What a card. Sorry, OP. Not today, friend. Not today. Doesn't matter what we grab. Just another way to grab a clue, I guess. But we get 1 anyways from the trigger. Good game. Yeah, baby. Wow. Ishkana Fleeting Memories. Who knew that was all you needed? All right. I am very, very pleased. 7 wins there. Fun deck for sure. Docent was fine, but Ishkana was the real all-star in so many of those games. Holy smokes. Fun stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.